Hello again, this is Mark Summers from Summers Technical Services. We're going to do a part, I guess it's part 3 of our Waveguide training class, whatever you want to call it. So we've made a part model of the Waveguide, made a part model of the flange, and you already made your pin model by now. Now we're going to put them all together in an assembly model. So let's get started. So I'm going to start a new assembly model. If I can find my mouse here, file new. We'll use an inch assembly template. I don't want to open. I want to do new. There we go. Assembly inch. You'll notice I docked my command manager, so if you want to learn how to do that, subscribe to the YouTube channel and I'll send you a link to the fix for that. Alright, so now we're ready to place components. It does that by default. You notice our part numbers. Don't forget to use our ZZ. There's your student ID, there's the assignment number, and there's ZZ, our unique identifier. So we don't have any mirror image parts, so we're using -1, -3, -5 on down the line like we do with the RF load tray. So I got -1 is the waveguide, -3 is the flange. So I'll place my first part. And notice that it doesn't have any material yet, which will cost you 5 points, so make sure you assign material. It's got a big F on there, which means it's fixed in space. I don't want that. I want to float it. And once I float it, I want to mate it to some logical planes. And since I made my planes logically, this will be easy. Front to front, top to top, right to right. So as I patiently wait for my slow computer to catch up, there's front to front. Okay. And I'll go top to top, top assembly plane to top part plane. And finally, one more degree of freedom to get rid of. Right assembly plane to right part plane. Now it's fixed, but it's not fixed in a random location. It's fixed in a logical location. Alright, now let's place the flange. Insert components, go browse and find the -3. I think I need one over here, and I need one over here. Maybe I'll control drag one of these over. Now I have 2 instances. You'll notice the instance number is part of the naming convention on the tree. There's the base part number. 1 is instance 1, 2 is instance 2. We'll need that later when we do our configurations. So is this oriented correctly? I think it is. This face here is going to be flush with this face here. Mate. Okay. And I'll go in here and find my planes. I've got a right plane there to line up with the right plane. Whoops. The waveguide tells the flange where to go, so I want the right plane of the flange tell the right plane of the waveguide to tell the right plane of the flange where to go. That seems logical. And I want to grab the top plane of the waveguide. Top plane of the waveguide to mate with the top plane of the flange. That looks beautiful. So now let's do the other flange. As I patiently wait for the hourglass to go away, spin it around this way. Alright, I got to make sure I get it on the correct side. I think I want this to be flush with this. That's not right. I need to flip it. Okay. Now we'll find out this is going to be a bad idea later, but not being very smart, I'm going to mate those faces together and mate these faces together. And call it good. put our gap in later, we'll find out that's maybe not the way to do it, but what do I know? Alright, now we can put in the pins, and I'll go insert component, and you're going to have a better name than this. Yours is going to have the 3 digits for your particular pin you found, and so this is incorrect, but the model's right. So I'll place one of these pins in here. I need 2 on this end, 2 on the other, so I'll control drag one over here. Now I have 2 instances of the pins, and I need to look at my picture, find out where in the world these things go. The pin is up in the top left corner, so this face and this face are concentric, and I don't want it to spin, so I'm going to lock rotation like a good boy. And then I'm going to make this thing flush on the back side, and so I want this face to be flush with that face. So now that one can't move. And now I'll do the same thing with the other pin. As soon as it comes back to life. Cylindrical feature to cylindrical feature, lock rotation, and then the last one is to mate the backside flush, and now it looks good. And since I'm lazy, I want to do copy with mates, so I want to select this one, control click this one, use the pull down, copy with mates. Yes, those are the 2 parts I want to copy with mates. And the first one is the top left corner, so I want this one to replace the first one. I want this one to replace the other one, and I want to know why I didn't grab it. There it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Coincident should be this back face. Now it wants concentric. Now it wants the back face. You got to read what it's saying over here. I wasn't reading very well. I'll approve that and then say I'm done. So that was much faster than doing it from scratch. Alright, spacebar, ISO view. So now I'm done. Remember, your assembly model is a -10. Our assembly models all have multiples of 10, and so I want to call this 036 000810. Alright, I think we're good. So that takes us through making a good model. We'll have 2 more videos, one of them showing how to make those 2 part models great models. We'll have configurations of all the different WR configurations of the waveguide. And we'll do a similar thing on the assembly model, make it a great model, to have configurations of all the different configurations. And that'll complete this assignment. So until then, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notifications when we get these new videos. And we'll see you next time.